Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1998 movie Batman and Mr. Freeze Subzero. This is a direct-to-video movie that's kind of like a standalone sequel to Batman Mask of the Phantasm and the Batman the Animated Series from the 90s. In this one, Batman and Robin are trying to save Barbara Gordon from Mr. Freeze, who has kidnapped her to try to use her blood to save his wife. This is a really, really great movie. I absolutely love this movie. I had never seen it before until tonight. I'd seen like clips of it on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. I remember when it first came out, they played like little scenes of it, and they actually played it on Cartoon Network a couple times, but I never watched it as a kid. I don't know why I never did. I guess I just never got around to it or something, but I really enjoyed this one quite a bit. The animation is great for the most part. Like, it's pretty much on par with the show, except there is some computer animation in scenes when they're going by the buildings and some of the cars and stuff. The computer animation doesn't hold up as well in some of those scenes, but aside from that, the animation is really good for the most part, and it brings back pretty much the whole voice cast of Batman the Animated Series for the characters that are in this one. Everything, which is once again great because I love the voice cast in the show. The only one that didn't come back was Melissa Gilbert, who voiced Barbara Gordon. Instead, she's voiced by Mary Kay Bergman, and I think she does a good job voicing Batgirl. I think she's really good. But Kevin Conroy is excellent as Batman once again, and Michael Ansara as Mr. Freeze is great too. He's always great as the voice of Mr. Freeze in the show too. I loved him on there. I love his voice. He just has, I don't know what it is about his voice, but he just has one of those voices that's nice to listen to, and he does it works for doing the voice of a villain like Mr. Freeze really well. But I think the whole voice cast is great. The animation, like I said, is really good. It's on par with the show and everything. I love that. And it's a really entertaining movie. I didn't expect it to be near as good as it was, but I figured I would like it at least because I love Batman the Animated Series and everything, and it really was entertaining. Is it the best Batman movie? Probably not, but it definitely is one of the best out of the animated Batman movies that I've seen. It's definitely one of my favorites. I absolutely enjoyed it from start to finish, and I love the whole storyline and how they really make Mr. Freeze sympathetic and everything. I love that. Like, out of all the villains that could have gotten their own movie from the animated series, I really like this one because it focuses a lot more on Mr. Freeze than it does Batman, really, to be honest. And I love that about it. I think they did a good job adapting that story and everything. It worked really well, and Batman and Robin kind of had a similar story that was not executed near as well as this one. It's like crazy how an animated movie like this can get the story so much better, and it's really entertaining. And it's, like I said, it's one I never really watched as a kid. I don't know why I didn't get into it as a kid. I guess I was just too busy being into other stuff and everything. I liked Batman the Animated Series, but I didn't watch the spin-off movies as a kid for some reason. But I kind of wish I would have, because this one is really good, and like I said, the animation is gorgeous on here, and it's just really good story, like you expect from the stuff that comes out of this universe, or the Batman Animated Series universe, or whatever. Yeah, it's really good. So I'd say I'd give Batman and Mr. Freeze a 9 out of 10. It's really entertaining. My only big complaint is that it's too short. The movie is only like an hour and 10 minutes, so it flies by super fast, and I didn't want it to end so fast because I was really getting into it and everything. I wish it could have been a little bit longer, but that's more of just a little nitpick. It's not really a big negative or anything. But it's a really great movie. I definitely would recommend it if you're a fan of Batman and everything. If you like Batman the Animated Series and were like me and never had gotten around to seeing it, it's definitely worth checking out, because it's on par with the series and Batman Mask of the Phantasm. It's really entertaining and really great. And once again, Kevin Conroy is just excellent as Batman. Like I said, he might be my favorite Batman, but I love the whole voice cast in this franchise. They do such a great job with the voices in here. So but anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and I hope you enjoyed Batman and Mr. Freeze Subzero. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Mask of the Phantasm, but anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.